Okay, people sending me stuff and asking me more about bills HR 875 and Senate Bill 425. I haven't got around to being able to check on Senate Bill 425, but I have checked in on HR 875. And basically, let's see, the title of this bill: to establish the Food Safety Administration within the Department of Health and Human Services to protect the public health by preventing foodborne illnesses, ensuring the safety of food, improving research on contaminants leading to foodborne illnesses, and improving security of food from intentional contamination and for other purposes. Okay, it's being sponsored by Representative, I believe this is Rosa L. Delorio, I believe is how you pronounce it, and right now has 40 co-sponsors. Last major action was 2/4 of 09, referred to House Committee on Energy and Commerce, and in addition to the Committee on Agriculture, for a period to be subsequently determined by the Speaker, in each case for consideration of such provisions as fall within the jurisdiction of committee concerned. Okay. Basically, this bill is to establish within the Department of Health and Human Services basically nothing more than an administration such as the USDA, which inspects food and food producing facilities. But it also has legislation where it'll set up what fertilizers and pesticides can be used on food and what have to be used on food. It sets up a very extensive food monitoring of food. I mean, that goes way beyond what is needed, including setting up security cameras, major amounts of sampling of the food, and it also forces the state to follow the federal guidelines instead of any of the state guidelines, whether they go beyond the federal guidelines or not. Okay. It also sets up where you have to buy licensing and registrations for the production of any type of food that is to be consumed. And from the broadness of this bill, more likely it's going to cover even backyard gardens. I know several people out there grow a few little things in the backyard. Basically, what I've found from this bill is it's basically increasing the size of the federal government and spending a lot more of your taxpayer money on stuff that is already covered by the federal government. I don't see where any of this bill will help anything. I believe it just gives more control of the federal government over your life. It also helps a lot of the major businesses and hurts the smaller farms, the family-run farms, and things of this such, because the administrative needs that is required under this bill, and the licensing and everything else like this. Somebody running a small family farm, you end up doing more time filing paperwork, filing for licenses, and dealing with inspections and everything else that you won't be able to run your farm. I mean, it'll become too costly by federal regulations to be able to do anything. And this just is another way for the federal government to try and take over and run your life. And I am thoroughly against this. I would ask that everybody contact the congressman. I know from growing up on a small family farm that this is just nuts. I mean, we didn't grow much. We grew enough to run our cows, to feed our cows, and give us a few fresh vegetables and things like that. And this put an end to that. I mean, my dad would be selling his cows and getting rid of some of his land, more than likely, because it just won't be needed. I mean, this is just another way for the government to get in on you, and I think everybody needs to look out for this. Everybody needs to contact the congressman, do what they need to do, and try and stop this from passing. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I'm glad that people sent me this. Let me know about this, and I was able to check in and investigate this. I hope this answers some more of y'all's questions. If y'all have anything y'all want me to check out, just send it to me, and I'll get around to it just as quick as I can. I got a ton of stuff that I'm doing on my own and trying to find out on, and hopefully y'all enjoyed my videos, and hopefully y'all enjoy the rest. Y'all have a good day.